reacted to this woman recently and I was blown away by one of these one-take performances that she did. So I wanted to do another one. I wanted to react to another one.
いきます。強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進め
Her voice feels very organic, and it's interesting. You can hear the difference between the two mics here. The first one you heard that kind of shh sound. They hadn't put her on this mic, so they probably had it on a camera mic, and then they switched it to when she went to go and sing. So you can hear how the different mics affect vocals, even though the first part was just speaking.
泥だらけの走馬灯に酔うこわばる心震える手は掴みたいものがあるそれだけさ夜の匂いに空にラン
So high.
変わっていけるのは自分自身だけ
I love how she's changing textures, going up to that falsetto-y, breathy head voice, because she can clearly make it really, really high, and it has such punch in it when she goes that high. So then to add a new texture in is really beautiful and really it just is nuanced. I think often a lot of within pop we're like seeking for perfection, but she's kind of taking it away from perfection, even though it is still kind of perfect, but adding something that's like a little breathy, a little gritty to make it feel more human. It's hard when you're that perfect, right? Wow. Yeah, I love that distortion. Wow. Wow. She has such control over registers. So our registers, this is a contentious subject within the vocal coach world, but you can have multiple textures within this middle part of your voice. We often have our speaking range, our falsetto range, which is like a ooh, sort of breathy head voice thing. You can be a bit fuller and have head voice, which some people count as a kind of light mix, or you can have like a mix that she's doing with that kind of belty sound, and she's switching between them quickly and that is really tricky. It means that she has a lot of control over all these different areas of her voice. People can tend to specialize in one or the other and go to certain places, but she seems like she has control and is able to use them at her own will, rather than that's just what her voice does, which is really nice to hear. Hello.
心優しいだけじゃ守れないものがある分かってるけど水面から川の線を透けて見える毅然に出ます Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why, tell me I don't need you いつさえ花より挑み続け最大地理が映し
so fast as well.
乱暴に敷き詰められたトゲだらけの道も本気の僕だけに現れるから乗り越えてみせるよ簡単に片付けられた守れなかった夢もグレンの心臓に根を生やしこの地に宿って
Those high notes are so well produced. There's no squeeze. They seem very relaxed. She just has control. She's done a lot of work to make sure that she isn't adding tensions where she doesn't need to. She has great breath support. And breath support is something that's interesting. It doesn't mean more breath. It means using exactly the right amount of breath that your body needs in a very, very controlled manner. And everything just seems to be working in a dreamy way.
人知れず儚い散りゆく結末無情に破れた夢の風吹く誰かの笑影誰かの泣き声誰もが幸せを願ってるどうしたって消せない夢も止まれない今も誰かのために強くなれるならありがとう悲しみよ 世界に打ちのめされて負ける意味をしたグレンの花よ咲き誇れ
I love that.
運命を照らして
Wow! So much control, so great. And actually, something that I want to talk about is she has a kind of twangy voice, and that's not nasal. Air is not moving through her nose, and something that I would give a shot. It's not going to work for all of you, but for some of you it might. If you're struggling with those high notes, one, make sure your tongue is nice and relaxed. So you want your tongue to be relaxed in your mouth, and then try it holding your nose. And you want to get that wah wah sort of sound there that she's getting, but you want to be able wah wah to still get it while holding your nose. If you can't get that while holding your nose, it means that you're getting nasality, which can cause a bit of instability. So you want that air to be traveling through your mouth rather than up through your nose, and she's doing that here.
運命を照らして
Oh, fantastic. I need a big sigh after that. That was some amazing singing, amazing technique throughout all her range and all these different registers. I thought that it was really wonderful. It was full of energy, it had passion, and it was so human at the same time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.